folks. Welcome. It is day 4 on the Melba's Gone Rogue channel. And so I'm glad you joined us. We do coffee, discussion on YouTube, uh, plans for the day. So I hope you have your beverage for this morning, coffee, tea, whatever that may be. I remember growing up when I spent the weekend at my grandpa's house, he would have coffee and a beer. No beer here. So, anyways, thanks for tuning in. It is September 13th, right? Yeah, I think that's right. September 13th. So, uh, I am Melba or Sweet Melba. And the discussion really focuses, if you're new to the channel, focuses on me being a new YouTuber, the development of my channel, and we'll get into the rogue part here in just a minute. But the first thing I always do, I think, and maybe many of you do if you're a YouTube creator, is see what your channel looks like in the morning. So I'm going to do that. But the again, Rogue, if you're new, is really I'm not following the rules. I feel like pursuing my own direction here, and Rogue not really following the rules. So anyway, you can go back and watch the previous videos to get a little more in depth on that. But so the first thing I do, I getting information on 2 channels. So this channel, which is Melba's Gone Rogue, and then my personal channel, which is the actual, content of what I'm doing over on that area. And this channel is a discussion of what's happening over there. So if that makes sense. But that channel is AKA Sweet Melba. So, but I start off by looking at this channel, the Melba's Gone Rogue. See how things looked yesterday. Something a little different yesterday. If you watched, you may recall I kind of had a busy day yesterday. I had done my filming in the morning, but I had a morning appointment, my husband and I, with our financial planner. So we did that, and my parents came down, and I thought I would have time to get the video out, probably lunchtime, but that didn't happen. So I actually uploaded it last night. So that may be the new format, but we'll see how things go. But okay. All right. Yeah. So yesterday's was day 3 of the channel. And like I say, it did the day 3 didn't get uploaded until or published until I want to say it was like 7 o'clock last night, maybe a little later. So, uh, okay, so day 3's video again, like I say, I think it went up about 7 o'clock last night. It has gotten 3 views. Day 2 show is 6 views. And day 1 show is now 8 views. So a little tick up, 1 or 2 on those previous ones, on that. And still at 1 subscriber. So thank you again for the subscriber who I think joined the day before. So thanks again. So looking at the analytics on those, I'm always interested in the view time. So day 1's video is averaging a little bit shy of 6 minutes. And the videos are, in the 20-minute to 30, 31-minute time frame on there. So that one's an 18% view duration. Day 2 is at 7.5 minutes, so at about 34% of that video time. And day 3 is really low. Like I say, it really hasn't been out. That one's not even a minute yet. So I think we're a little too early on that one. But and that had 2 views, I guess, according to the analytics. And sometimes the analytics stuff, the numbers are one thing on one page and they're different on the other. So I'm not sure what that's about. But anyway, so again, one subscriber, a total of 22 views overall. And let's see if I can drill down into anything new here. Looks like a total of 213 impressions. Click through rate is 5.6, which is not good. And average view duration across all 3, again, with that third one kind of being newly out, is about 4 minutes. So anyway, that's what that is. So, and then I also like to take a look at the uh, information on my personal channel, which is the AKA Sweet Melba. So we'll take a look at that real quick. And then we'll get into the discussion today about being a new YouTuber. Thoughts on that? Okay, so on the other channel, I don't think probably a lot has changed here. I've done 4 videos on my personal channel, and I have one that I'm just finishing up today, so that'll go out, get published later today. And I posted my first video on August 6th, so I'm just over a month on that. So views, let's look at the analytics for that. So overall, those my channel. Oh, I should mention too that I had how many? One, two, three, and 4 shorts that I did. Is that right? 5 shorts, excuse me, 5 shorts that I did for that channel. So overall, total of 620 views of the channel for 10 hours of viewing time. And the videos, those are videos are a 10-minute view duration at 26%, just shy of 5 minutes for 30% view, and 17 minutes, which is a 58% view, just shy of 13 minutes, and that is a 41% view. So still not too bad on that. So again, I have the one coming out today, so we'll see how that one does. And that video, as I mentioned yesterday, is uh, perspective on owning my own business. So my other channel, the focus there, and what's kind of been the topic of discussion here on why I started this channel, kind of the rogue, not following the rules, is the struggle that I'm having with the whole what niche do I fit in, and more importantly, I think what sub niche do I fit into. So the niche is lifestyle, but the sub niche, I don't have one. So my video yesterday was content creating with no sub niche, because that's what it is. So I've done some more, thinking on that, and wanted to share some of those thoughts today. So, uh, I really, mine is, a life well lived is the broad coverage of my personal channel. And it's really being reflective about life experiences and how those contribute to a life well lived. So I'm 50 something. And so that was a focus area of, just being reflective as we get older about where we are in our life, the accomplishments, the challenges, the successes, just the different activities and things that we've done in our life and how we look back on those that contribute to overall a life well lived. So, I mentioned yesterday, that doesn't fit a certain sub niche that I can see. And that's the advice. You've got to have that, scroll down, pinpointed sub niche to really get the subscribers and the viewers and whatnot. And I don't feel that I can be put in that, find that sub niche, and I don't want to go there. So, thus again, the rogue, right? So, the rogue has kind of been sticking with me. I was really, it just kind of came to me one morning and on, what am I doing here kind of a thing. And the rogue part just kind of clicked, and I've kind of been going with that. And it just kind of, yeah, I think night before last, it also occurred to me. It's like, well, okay, rogue is not following the rules and whatnot, but really, what is the rogue in what I'm doing on my personal channel? And what I came up with, hold on, I kind of felt, well, maybe it's an acronym for what I'm doing with that personal channel. So right now, my acronym, and I'm feeling pretty good about this, is real, original, genuine, unique experiences or expression. I haven't quite decided what I want for that E. So I think that's what Rogue is and what I'm doing on the personal channel. And, more thinking of that, because that's kind of what I do. That's my personality, I guess you'd say. I tend to think about things and contemplate and why and good, bad, that kind of thing. And it, this sub niche thing, it's like, it's just, that's just not going to work. So maybe I'm just creating my own sub niche and really kind of working through that process of what is it? And, am I filling a gap? I don't know about that, possibly, because, when you look up these sub niches within the lifestyle niche, and my focus on a life well lived, I mean, you see a variety of different sub niches, self improvement, health and wellness, purpose driven, simplicity, I can't say that word, minimalism. So you see all these things that come up as kind of these sub niches. And again, none of that is specific for what I'm doing. Mine's pretty broad. So when you're looking at what is, a life well lived, how do you assess that? And that's all obviously individual, right? That there isn't a specific. You're looking at all different components of your life from that perspective. So maybe I'm really creating my own niche here or sub niche within the lifestyle category, and I'm okay with that. That's not a problem. Is it going to resonate? I hope. I certainly don't think I'm the only one who's reflecting on our previous opportunities, activities, experiences, choices, things of that nature. So certainly there are others that are thinking that process. So I'm feeling like I'm really kind of going to start defining this particular sub niche, and nobody else may decide to do it, but I think that's where I'm going here. I'm kind of really feeling like I'm embarking on, developing this and being able to articulate that within that personal channel. So that's kind of where I'm at. So I think that, that development component kind of fits with my style of things. As I mentioned, I have owned my own business, and that's what this next video on the channel is going to be about. And so I'm just looking at that as to, how I defined my business model, what were priorities to me, and how I did that. So if you're interested, I hope you'll take a look at that. Like I said, hopefully it'll come out later this afternoon. But uh, I feel like I need to, in this development of my new sub niche of a life well lived, is, what are the different components of that? How, again, it's a very individual. So how do I, share that thought process and development on that channel with others with life experiences, the different videos that I'll be doing on specific topics within that overall evaluation piece, and then how others can do the same. So I think I need to kind of drill down on that a little bit more on those videos. And then, two, it comes back to, getting the right uh, finessing that title within those keywords or searchable context that people are looking for, so that my videos are showing up in those realms. So I really am feeling like that's kind of where I'm going. So I'm developing my own sub niche for my unique channel, which is following a rogue principle of being real, original, genuine, unique experiences or expressions. So the E is still to be determined. So that's where I'm at today. So, so you say you're a YouTuber, right? So that's you're creating content, right? And as a creator, right, you're creating something. You're not copying what everybody else is doing, although I think personally there's a lot of that on YouTube. Way too much. And I've talked about that before. The, uniqueness of what people are doing sometimes is hard to find in my opinion. So as a content creator, and in the realm of what niche are you falling in and whatnot, you really are creating. You should be creating something new from your perspective, your experience, your ideas, whatever that may be. So I think really being a content creator means you're creating something. It's a a strategy, or a personal direction in which you're creating what you feel is going to be of value to other people. And I really feel like that's where I want to be. That's my uh, just gut intention of what I'm doing with my personal YouTube channel. And maybe that's why it's not falling in a niche, is because it's unique. It's unique to me. It's my genuine perspective, back to the R.O.G.U.E acronym, right? My perspective on how I feel I can contribute to a larger community, not only to benefit uh, them in some way, but it's a benefit to me in that I'm expressing uh, my views, my outlook, things I hope that others value or appreciate. So I think I answered my question on the acronym. The E is not experience, it's expression. So there you go. So other YouTube related activities, as I mentioned, I'm wrapping up my editing and setting up getting my next email published on my personal channel. My husband and I, we have our own travel channel, which I'm not putting into this discussion. This is about my personal channel and this channel, but my husband and I are working on our next travel video. We got our voice overlay done last night, so I'll be editing that today and probably tomorrow. So it'll probably come out tomorrow on Sunday. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. And we have several videos that are lined up, topics we know because it's all travel related and it's all connected to the travels that we did. So I don't have a lot of, you know, coming up with an idea, so to speak, right? I know what that next location is, so that makes that pretty easy. So that's where I'm at on the YouTube stuff, and I'll probably work in watching some more videos as I'm looking at developing my own direction here. So I may do that as well. On a personal note, which I always try and do on my morning chats, my parents did come down yesterday, so we had a nice visit with them. We got lunch and we had lunch here at the house, which we always do. They bring their dogs down, so their dogs get to run around in the yard and different scenery for them. And then they typically leave the dogs and they go do their shopping and whatnot. So that was kind of the same format yesterday. So again, that went well. And we did, as I mentioned, my husband and I had our morning appointment with our financial advisor. We are delving into over the next year and a half, maybe, of looking at fully retiring. We consider ourselves semi-retired in that I have my business. My husband has his small business after he retired from full-time position. And so our meeting yesterday was where are we at with the investments and our projections of if we both were to stop working those businesses, close those down, how do we look? So things went well. So that will be a topic on my personal channel because again, I think that's all part of that overview of a life well lived and the choices that we make as to how we're spending our time, where our interests are, and how that changes over time. So that'll be a video coming up in talking a little more in depth about our process of getting to full retirement. So again, so our meeting went well yesterday. We tend to meet with her once a year, but at this new stage, we're looking at meeting with twice a year to look at those. So we were able to do that, and again, that went well. So today on the agenda, the I got to do some shopping today. We need some groceries. And my husband, he's out doing his volunteer stuff today, and him and some buddies are going to a baseball game later this afternoon. So that's what's on the personal agenda for today. And I really don't have anything that I think was of high topic for, in the news. Because I think, again, you know, those are things that you talk about in your day and you watch the news in the morning. We always do that and kind of see what's going on. And we are, as I've mentioned, Good Morning America folks. So we tune into that. So nothing really, actually, but today, I take that back. Today, I watch Saturday morning and I like Sunday morning. So that's what I watched this morning. I enjoy, again, they have the headlines, but yet they have the personal stories. And uh, those are things that I enjoy watching that kind of, delve into different topics, just like my YouTube channel. What do you know? So, anyway, so I always enjoy watching those on Saturday and Sunday mornings. So, anyway, so that's today, day 4. So I feel like making some progress, some thinking development process, helping me kind of outline my path a little bit more on what I'm doing on my personal channel. Feeling good about that, better than I did day 1, day 2, and we'll see how things go. So I look forward to continuing to share that information. Thanks again for joining me. If you're new to the channel, I always invite people to introduce themselves in the comments. So far, nobody's done that, but I only have one subscriber. But some people are watching, so I hope more will. And if you're in the same, kind of area that I am with developing your new channel, or even if it's been around for a while and you're still in the development, finessing and whatnot, I hope you'll join the channel or join the discussion, share your thoughts, kind of where you're at with your channel, uh, kind of how you may have changed direction or how you've focused in more. So I'm always interested to hear other people's stories. So I hope more people will find this channel and the video and will join in, I hope. So if you're new, welcome. Thanks for popping in, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 5. So thanks again. Have a good day. I'm Sweet Melba. Bye.